be a man. Be a man! Be a man! Some days you just wanna cry.
You're right!
Sometimes hate is the only real thing in the world. You can stop loving somebody, but hate seems to go on forever. People respect hate. It speaks, it vibrates.
Hey man, let me help you out. Okay.
Some people don't even need a gun to hurt you. They use words or laughter. They enjoy watching you bleed to death.
You look like a trash can.
They get off on watching you fighting back the tears, getting a lump in your throat, blushing, wanting to cry. And they give you a name. Trash can. Pizza face. Loser. Faggot. Loser. Weirdo. Spaz. Retard. You know, the name does something to you. It changes who you are. It alters your molecules. And one day you wake up and you look in the mirror and you don't recognize you anymore because you believe them. I win, you lose. You want to cry, please leave me alone, but nobody's listening because nobody cares because you don't have a name anymore because they took it away. And then one day, they say that name, and you hear something go snap.
Hey, trash can!
You realize what you got to do. You got to take back your name. And you've got to do it in front of the whole school because that's where they took your name away from you. You've got to do it so every kid will remember. This is about justice. And after a while, you can only think of one way. Jonesboro, Springfield, Paducah, Columbine. Gun, a bomb, instant justice. Ba-bang. But what a rush when they roll out that yellow tape. Miles and miles of yellow tape. They won't have enough when I'm finished. So when these hallways are flooded with rivers of blood, when these hallways are choked with their corpses in body bags, you will all say, "Oh, what a tragedy, what a tragedy." But possibly, after viewing my tapes, you won't be so quick to judge. Maybe that's why I was put on this earth. So consider this my last will and testament.
Okay, let's stop, please. Mr. Duncan, who do you want to call in here?
Hey.
What the hell?
I don't know. It's totally ridiculous.
Bullshit.
I think Meyer wants me.
Everybody gets teased. Verbally or physically?
Both.
Even among friends? I don't know. Things happen. What things? You know, horsing around.
Horsing around.
Yeah, everybody horses around. It's a pecking order.
It's part of school. Did you ever hurt anyone?
No.
No way. And what if I said we have videotape of you slamming kids into lockers and shoving their heads into toilets, among other things? Mark, why is there animosity between the football team and Trevor?
I think it started when he got trash canned.
Explain yourself, please.
Last year, there was this spontaneous pep rally in the cafeteria. We had a shot at the state championship, so we wanted everyone to come to the game. Adrenaline was high.
And what would you say, Mark, if I told you that ever since that day, Trevor's life has been a living hell?
I'd say that I feel pretty bad. But I can't say I understand why he feels that way. We never intended to hurt anyone. When upperclassmen trash can me, yeah, it was embarrassing, humiliating, but it teaches you to get over stuff, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
Who helped you trash can Trevor?
I'd rather not say. But I'll take all responsibility. I'm sorry. I really am.
Dude, don't apologize to him. It was me. In fact, it was my idea. We've all been trash canned. None of us threatened to blow up the school because of it, except for the terrorist over there.
Brad, cool it.
But he is a terrorist. What has he done for this school? We try to bring a little glory to Rivervale, and the terrorist just ruins our reputation. Nobody should be apologizing to him. He's dangerous, and he doesn't belong in this school. So don't make us the bad guys.
Yeah, he's dangerous to the status quo of a school that cares more about kids who make touchdowns and slam dunks than kids who are just trying to make it through the day. I think that Trevor puts on a dangerous act so that kids will leave him alone.
Gentlemen, I will see you all in my office after school to discuss suspension and possible expulsion. Mr. Duncan, I apologize for not hearing you. However, that video is what it is. Trevor, today you have forced us to take a long, hard look at our school. But that does not excuse the fact that you made a death threat which triggers our zero-tolerance policy. I have no choice but to expel you, and you should expect a mandatory psychiatric evaluation. Mr. and Mrs. Adams, I'm sure that Police Chief McGee will agree with me that because of the use of the gun, your son will require a lawyer. On a more personal note, this is the most difficult decision that I have ever had to make in school.
I'm gonna get a book from my locker and I'm gonna walk home. Okay? Okay?
Sure.
Hey, Trevor. See you at rehearsal?
Jump in. What happened?
We gotta get the hardware past the metal detectors. Tomorrow we hide the guns in backpacks in the trees behind the school. Lunchtime, Zach, clog up the men's room toilet. Go get the janitor and bring him there. Right? Then we come in.
Ski masks, right?
No. I want him to see my face. Because Trev's gonna get our story. Trev, you're gonna tell our story and make sure they don't suppress it. All right, Kurt, you go to the janitor's room. Through the janitor's room to the boiler room, there's a door to the outside. And then you let me in. Kurt! Here, take him. Go. Run! Run! You should be in the kitchen by now!